Hello everyone, hello Professor. Today we will introduce our proposal. The title is A Study of Chinese Variety of English from Perspective of Social Linguistics. My name is Peng Xiaoxu and my partner name is Huidong. We divided this presentation divided into 5 parts. The first part is introduction. In this proposal, the authors will introduce a review the basic theory of social linguistics, language variation, and word Englishes. Then we pay attention to the notion of a distinct Chinese variety of English and reinterpretation of the characteristics and the notion of distinct Chinese variety of English. Through the proposal, it will prove the popularity and the acceptability of Chinese variety of English. For the further study, the Chinese local culture and the development of English will affect the education in China. And second part is literature review. In the literature review section, I explained the definitions of 5 terms and the research relevant literature, examining studies by other authors on these aspects. Due to the time constraints, I cannot elaborate the detail, but I have included this content in our proposal. The third part is methodology. First one is a research question. We have 2 questions. The first one is, should English as a foreign language teaching keep pace with the development of Chinese variety of English? And the second is, can English learners effectively express Chinese cultural ideas? And we use research tools is customer-designed survey questionnaires as a data collection tool. These questionnaires are intended to gather detailed information directly related to the research questions. And our data collection is, the data will be primarily collected through the survey questionnaires, effectively obtaining information from the 2 different groups of participants.
Okay, so here comes the first part, data analysis. The data analysis is, the first one is theoretical analysis. Social linguistic theories will be used to analyze and interpret the data to understand the social-cultural significance of the Chinese variety of English. And we will design a questionnaire. The results of the questionnaires will be analyzed, focusing on the participants' views, acceptability, and the impact of EFL teaching. And analytical strategy. Following data collection, the author will identify the development degree of the Chinese variety of English. In the last question, students are required to translate 8 Chinese idioms into English to test whether English can express all unique aspects of Chinese social, economic, and cultural themes. So here comes our questionnaire. You can see we designed 2 parts of the questionnaire, and it will be appear in our appendix. So the first one is to investigate the university students' attitude toward Chinese variety of English and English varieties. And the second part of the questionnaire is to investigate the attitudes of foreigners from different countries and different fields. So you can see we design a question, and each part of this question is to identify how English variety is important. And you can see the 8th question, it's like a translation about Chinese expressions. And after this questionnaire, we will identify how Chinese people use our own special expression to English. So let's see the participants and the methodology of this study. Our participants of this proposal is, the first group is 60 students majoring in English in Beijing Normal University. Their perspectives will reflect the experiences and the views of Chinese English learners. The second group consists of 60 foreign nationals lived in Beijing from various countries and backgrounds, providing an international perspective on the Chinese variety of English. Our methodology aims to explore the status and the impact of the Chinese variety of English on English as a foreign language teaching. Through a methodological framework, the core questions of the research focus on 2 aspects: whether EFL teaching should be aligned with the development of the Chinese variety of English, and whether English learners can effectively express Chinese cultural ideas. So here comes the last part, expected outcomes and conclusion. The attitude towards Chinese English in English majors in China may differ. Different people have different cognitive about Chinese English. However, students who knew a lot about Chinese English might admit that Chinese variety of English has its own unique characteristics. Individual Chinese variety of English words, which is close to literary translation of Chinese itself, is helpful to increase students' interest to introduce Chinese variety of English in classroom. The theory of word Englishes should also be introduced to EFL teaching. Chinese variety of English is the integration of vocabulary and the grammar structure of English and Chinese. Chinese people should rethink English teaching contents and methods. This is all of our proposal. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.